Hi everyone, I'm Kara Sundlin and this is Today in Connecticut History. 1 year ago today on January 10th, 2021, a Newington family became the victim of swatting. Dennis Valera had that story.
I know there was an immediate panic.
Flashing police lights, police officers armed with rifles walking the street. These are sights this Newington neighborhood just isn't used to. Eyewitness News confirmed Hartford police first got a shots fired call this afternoon for a home on Church Street. It got transferred to Newington police, who then triggered mutual aid. When Mayor Beth Del Buono found out it was all a hoax, concern turned into
frustration and just quite frankly disgust that someone would choose to do that.
Mayor Del Buono says besides every available Newington police officer, 3 other police departments responded, as well as state police, taking them away from other calls.
That puts different neighborhoods in different areas of the state at, an increased risk for not having enough police presence there because they're responding to our call.
Police found out relatively quickly the call wasn't true. Mayor Del Buono is relieved no one got hurt, but worries about the impact on the targeted family.
I'm just so sorry that this family had to live through this incident, because I can't imagine having the police force show up on your doorstep in a panic and thinking that something really awful was happening in your home and you have no idea what's happening. And
she has this to say to whoever made the call.
Please think about it, because you really put a lot of people at risk with your actions.
5 years ago, the dramatic rescue of a deer was making news in our state. Erin Connolly had that story.
A deer exhausted, stuck on the iced-over Farmington River in Simsbury after being chased onto the ice by coyotes.
Nobody wants to see an animal like that suffering.
Caitlin Stryaski is a naturalist with the Roaring Brook Nature Center and rushed to help yesterday. Once she realized the deer couldn't get back to dry land on its own, onto the ice she went, crawling on all fours to the helpless animal.
I just kind of put my body around her, stayed as close as possible, and then once I kind of had her in position, then everybody else actually pulled the 2 of us in.
A big risk, but a big reward.
It's not something that we want anybody to attempt, and also even looking back on it, I can see, where maybe we could have done things a little bit differently.
All in all, a successful team effort to save a beautiful deer.
Anytime that you can help a living being in whatever form or fashion, it's always an amazing feeling.
Now, the deer was taken to a facility and is currently being evaluated, but is expected to be okay. With the mobile newsroom in Canton, Erin Connolly, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
6 years ago, an unexpected rainstorm led to the flooding of some coastal homes. Eyewitness News reporter Julia Leonardi reported from Milford.
This is not normal weather at all. It's too warm.
October storms from years past still fresh in people's minds that live along Seaside Avenue in Milford.
They're still rebuilding from the hurricanes.
Especially during an unexpected heavy rainstorm hitting in early winter.
The sky is more concerning to me. It just looks really weird, and it's too warm out for this time of year.
Fortunately, though, no real damage was done to any homes in this area. Just some heavy puddling around this ice cream store that's been closed for the season. A sigh of relief for those living far enough from the ocean.
We don't really have any issues with flooding with the storms, which is I'm very grateful.
But earlier this morning, streets in Old Saybrook were inundated with water. Puddles forming around mailboxes and driveways, making it difficult for people to get around. And later on this evening, waves from the Sound on Silver Sands Beach began to calm down, although skies kept their eerie appearance.
Some people that are in the low-lying areas, I would be concerned if I was them.
That's Today in Connecticut History.